Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna have to mute that. I'm trying to see if I can fix this. No, come on. Sorry, just trying to see the best way to move this. Alright, that should be good. That should work. No, no. So I put the link up. Um, so if anyone wants to join, I guess. Um, so I'm gonna do an opening. Um,
Oh, you noticed me. Hey.
hold on, I'm still trying. I'm still trying to figure this out.
I
There we go.
don't think I've ever joined a stream from my laptop. This is
I
interesting.
think it looks better on my phone, don't you think?
It does, I'm telling you. Yeah, there's
You know, I
more.
got like
That looks really
completely.
nice setup there you got there. I like it.
I got my little froggies. They're like my guided frogs. They're
That's
so
cute.
cute.
They are cute.
Yeah, it
You
definitely
might
seems a
want to.
lot.
It's the OCD. You might move the one that's got the. You gotta. Um, yeah, yeah.
That.
Make them a little more even. No, have that one forward a little bit. No, no, no. The one. No, have it like kind
What?
of like circular around everything, like in a half circle. Half circle.
Oh, I
Look.
see what you mean. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
Look
you got to
from
figure
where
I'm
your
gonna be reading
candle
over here
is.
anyway.
No, no.
What
You
do you
don't have
mean?
enough feng shui. There's
Hold
not.
on.
No, you're fucking the feng shui up.
Hold on.
Okay.
I can't hear anything on my phone because it's
Oh,
closed. Hold on
that's not gonna be fun. You mean talk louder?
here. No, no, no. Hold on.
I'm just kidding. Why isn't anyone coming in? Why doesn't anyone want a reading? The fuck, man.
Because I have no.
Just wait a
I
minute.
don't have any followers.
You wait a second. People. I mean,
Let's
you
see.
put tarot readings, so don't worry.
Um,
It shouldn't. Well, then again, you put subscribe. You forgot the R in yours.
dude, I changed. Did it not work?
No,
Oh my
no.
god. Okay.
In your no, in your it says your scroll thing says please like and subscribe.
Oh my god. It didn't fix it. Hold on. How do I fix?
You just need to you
It
just
didn't
need to
say.
screw an R in there somewhere.
God damn it. Well, I'm trying to like do
Yeah.
like all these things. Fuck that stupid thing. Delete it. I was trying to do like all these things at once.
I get it. Yeah.
And
I
I'm
get it.
just like trying to like make it quick and yeah. That was like I was
So
trying to
what are you gonna do to kill some time until people show up? How long are you gonna stay on here for?
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess depending on how it feels. I mean, I'm still low on like I'm beginning, so I think it's gonna be harder to like
No, what
get
you
more.
now, well, I mean, I guess you could. Well, I mean, do a test run. You want me to pretend to be in the audience? Because that's what most people are gonna do. They're gonna just be in the audience and ask for a reading.
Yeah. Um,
I'll be like, when am I gonna get married? When I'm gonna have babies? No, I'm just kidding.
you're not having any babies. I'm sorry.
Hey, I still got eggs. I could freeze my eggs. I could
You
have a
could.
baby if I want to.
That's
What?
true.
If I was rich. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you want us, I forgot to show you how to do the solo layout. So if you mouse over our faces, you'll see, like I said, the little. I can't explain shit tonight. Yeah, there you go. You got it. All right.
And then
Yep. Hello.
hi.
Hi.
Oh wait. Oh no, I'm just messing with my computer now.
So no one came in though for a reading.
No, I think it. I don't know if it's because I have such low of a subscribe count, so I feel like this is gonna take me a little
I
while to get up there,
Yeah.
which is which is fine. If I hop on here and there, I think that
Well, do you mind if I let you get back to it? I'll be in the audience.
yeah. I mean, I'm just sitting here. I'm just
Right.
waiting at this point for people to come in.
I mean, you could do one. Are you gonna do? You should do the astrology shit.
Yeah, but where were we at with that?
Who cares where you're at with it? Start from the beginning.
Yeah, we can do
Another
that.
thing is, hold on, here, I'll do this. If I share my screen, right? Right? I'll show you how. Because see, like you're on your phone, you can click on
Well,
share
I'm
my
on my
screen.
laptop. Oh, add to stream.
Yeah. All right. So here, we'll start with the astrology. I looked at, remember you told me to find out the exact order. So start with air, like you do Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces.
We're in Pisces right now.
Oh, that's my
We are
sister and my son.
we are in Pisces right now.
That is a water sign.
Yep.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's start with Pisces and see what's going on with Pisces. We can do that.
You can stop sharing. Wait. Oh, I can stop sharing it. My bad. I'm gonna mute myself
Okay.
and then I'll chime in every so often, I guess,
Okay.
Like I do with you on my channel. Right?
I
After
do
the
this on
last
your
half of
channel
it.
anyway.
All
Except,
right.
yeah. So we'll see. Um, yeah, we can do a little bit something for Pisces. That'll work. It's Pisces season, so love and guiding messages for Pisces. For Pisces. Mhm. So for Pisces, it feels like it's a time for making like new goals, eh, trying to come up with new, not necessarily goals, kind of like new movement in your life, like doing something new, picking up something new. Um, yeah, I mean, that's okay. Hey, Firefly. So Pisces, it's definitely an opportunity to like pick up a new skill, something that you have either thought about trying to do or something that you've always, that has, kind of come up and you think it's interesting to start doing, picking up and start doing. Um, continuing to try to do that. It's definitely a time for change. But when you're going into this new skill or, new mindset or goal, um, taking the extra steps to thinking through the process of that is definitely something that's needed. Um, yeah. And I definitely see like whatever the skill or goal is for you, it definitely feels like it's something that will come up into, helping your finance. So, if that's like a career based job that you've always wanted to do or something in that sense, it definitely feels like now is like the best time for you to try to make that movement. And, it's not going to come easy. Yeah. So, obtaining this new skill or obtaining this new job career base is definitely not easy. So making sure that you cross and mark off everything, from A to Z is definitely very important instead of just rushing into this new skill or opportunity. um yeah, I see a lot of new opportunities coming in for Pisces. Absolutely. Yeah, and I'm getting the sense like if you don't mark everything off that's needed to continue to push forward for that, I think that it it could blow up in your face. Like if you're trying to go into a job and it's a career base or a skill and you don't do everything that, slow down and do everything that's needed, I think it could become an issue or make you fail at what you're trying to achieve. Yeah. I see a lot of positive growth though. If you can, if you take those steps, I definitely see a lot of positive growth in that. Yeah. For Pisces especially. But the thing is that if they don't follow through the steps that they need to take through A and B and read the lines and take it slow, it's not going to be a good situation. Let's see what we got here. So, for Pisces, the intimate dance and beliefs and emotions. So, kind of, whatever going into it could affect you like whatever skill base you're going through could affect you emotionally. Um, if you don't take those steps. So it's not just like, oh, I won't get this job. It's going to be something that it will affect you emotionally. Let's see here. See if I can read this affirmation here. My cat is freaking out. Where is it? I love this deck.
Why
It's just
why's your cat freaking out? Is there like a ghost or something in the house? You got unsettled
no,
spirits in there, huh? You know you do.
no,
Yeah, you do.
no, no. He wants to get out. The door is shut. There you go. Yeet. No, he just wants to get out. It's just being a pain. Okay, so the ultimate dance of beliefs and emotions. This message is to keep
I'm gonna
your
hang back in the audience. You're doing great, hon.
okay.
Love you.
I'm just going forward. So, um, to keep your families, coworkers close to you. So it seems like it's kind of like a time where it's like you're trying to figure out like what you want to do like career wise or like trying to figure out like where you want to go and like I want to say career, but it's kind of more like a life goal, like some type of life goal. Um, I think having the support of family and friends around you is definitely a positive thing and gonna help you, push forward to achieve that. Let's see here. Self-reflected and journeying inward. So, whatever this goal or career is definitely something that is it's definitely something that makes you feel either emotional or it makes you want to think more about yourself, like where you want, like, yeah, like where you want to go, like what you want to do. Like this, if I go and take these classes, this is a next movement, the movement into forwarding into, my life to get a career. So Pisces, there's a lot of positive things pulling forward for that. Yeah, trusting your intuition is really important too. If you go into a situation of trying to figure out what your next step is, if you feel like something is not right, I think that you should definitely follow how you're feeling, connecting more with your emotions. Using your individuality is essential, but always find your community. So, being yourself is really important to move forward, but not to the point where you're forgetting about other people. So, it has its pros and cons for Pisces right now. Nobody is being read, Firefly. I can read you if you like. I kind of just was gonna go based off some signs. I figured it's Pisces time right now, so I figured I'd just throw that out there. I mean, there's nobody really in here right now, so I guess I'm kind of doing like a test run. Hi and welcome. Yeah, so I just read for Pisces, because it's Pisces time right now, so kind of going through like the signs. Yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to ask questions, feel free to ask. I can do a general reading, or if you have a question, I can try to focus on. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, absolutely, that's fine. Communication is key, guys. Love and guiding messages. Is communication coming in? Hmm. So it definitely feels like there was, like, some type of struggle that made somebody get up and leave either a situation or the relationship. Like, they had to take charge and get up and take control of either the situation or take control of the relationship. Hmm, let's see. I feel like whoever this person is, they really had to, like, dig deep down and, like, protect themselves from either from, like, the other person. No, I don't know if that is emotionally or physically. It feels like it's more of, like, emotional protection, like, I don't wanna be hurt, so I need to kinda pull myself together. Let's see. I feel like this other person, like, I I get the feeling of, like, they owe you something. Like, I don't know if it's financial or, like, emotionally, you're like, "You owe me." But I get the sense of, like, this other person is like, they owe you something. Yeah. Hmm. Like, healing? I mean, it could be hmm, trying to cipher this because it's, like, confusing here. I mean, we have the Fool card with time here, and the Five of Pentacles is kind of like walking alone. Like, either you felt alone or somebody felt alone, either emotionally. It feels emotionally somebody felt alone. Yeah. The Ten of Wands here. That's what I'm trying to decipher out. I mean, here with the time, I feel like there's been like a heavy burden or like worry of like what the next steps are in this either like relationship of kind of like not knowing like what do we do next here? Like what's the next step? Yeah, hmm. I'm trying to decipher this. It's kind of like all over the place a little bit here. So it's kind of like, one person is feeling one way and this other person is feeling another way. Hello. I don't know if it's rejection. I'm getting more of, like, one person is feeling way more emotional about, like, the situation or the relationship than the other person, and it's not feeling like a loving feeling, it's feeling like, I feel like a fool, like, this person either took me for granted or the other way around, like, it's like mixed emotional feelings, like, there's many emotional things coming going, like, all are in both sides, and, like, it's kind of yeah, let's see, what the fuck is going on? It's kinda like if you expected somebody to be one way and then they turned around and that's not really who they it was kind of, like, not expected of, like, who they were, and so whoever that other person was expecting that, it's like they feel like uh, they feel like a fool. They feel, uneasy. And I'm trying to find this communication piece here. Let's see. It kind of feels like, either one side or the other is like in a continuous moving cycle of this like thinking about these continuing emotions like over and over again and not completely understanding. I mean, it could be. It definitely is possible. I mean, there's a lot of emotional stuff in here, and it's just all over the place. Yeah, I mean, devastating events will soon turn your life upside down. A person who, with the inner, with who you think they are, it's not who they are. It's kind of like you think somebody's really nice, but they end up being a complete asshole type deal, or you think you can trust somebody with certain things, and then they go and they kind of gossip things around. Yeah. Whatever whoever these connection people, like, this is a mess. This is an absolute mess. Like, emotionally, like, it's all one side is, feeling embarrassed about the situation, um but then there's another person who is like feel either being either playing the person or being played themselves. That would make sense, absolutely. Emotionally, yeah, disconnected. I think yeah, absolutely. That would make sense to me. I'm trying to like see about this communication piece here because, a lot of times when people are so emotionally like trapped, it's hard for them to like function at all. Let's see if I can get anything like communication. Communication. Mm, really? Yeah. I mean, this was definitely like whoever this person was, like they definitely felt like this other person like meant more to them than I think they realized. And it definitely feels like now like they're kind of like looking back and like just trying to like process everything that is happening right now. Yeah. They're trying to process everything that's happening right now. I'm trying to get like a communication piece though, and it's just not all these emotions are being thrown around, so it's kind of yeah, I feel like there's so much emotional like feelings and things going around that I mean, time for change requires patience. So, I mean, if there's going to be communication between you and this person, I think that it's probably going to take some time i- in them trying to figure out like what they're doing emotionally or like how to like decipher like everything that just happened to them because I think that it's like so emotionally like messed up. Like they're alone, they're trying to figure out, they're looking up beyond and trying to figure out like looking over everything that's happened and then they need time that it's going to take some patience, so I wouldn't say that it's definitely not something that's going to I mean, I'm not saying no. I definitely don't think that it's something that might happen immediately. It feels like it's going to take some time because this person has got to figure out all this stuff going on. Like there is a lot going on with this person emotionally. So I hope that was helpful. Sorry that I didn't give a yes or no answer. Yeah, that would make absolute sense. Healing phase. He's got to figure out what he's doing to move forward. You're welcome. Hi, how are you? Yeah, absolutely, Firefly. Yeah, I mean, absolutely send him positive vibes. I just feel like he obviously is going through a lot of emotional stuff. Like, even inside, it's a lot. And I think that it's one of those time will heal all wound type situations. You know, I don't feel like it's I don't feel like he's shutting I don't get the sense of like I'm this person shutting out the world completely. I think they're just trying to cipher everything that's going through their mind, every emotional piece. I think this person is also looking at everything that happened and trying to process everything. And I think that's going to take some time. So, if there is going to be any communication, I think it will happen, but I don't think it's going to happen right away. I think this person needs to figure out what they're doing, emotionally before they can be more open with other people and communicate better with other people. So, you know, it, waiting, to communicate with this person is definitely kind of where things are at right now for that. So, blessed be, let me thank you for letting me connect with your spirit guides. Firefly, didn't we talk about this? You're supposed to be focusing on yourself right now. I'm pretty sure we had that conversation. No, I'll read for you anyway, though. You're welcome. If you want to turn the light on, you can. And I can shut this off. Or you can go out in the kitchen. It hasn't loaded yet. Oh my god. How do I shut this off? Sorry. Good for you. I knew you were gonna yell at me. Well, I just remember, reading for you before and it being, focusing on your stuff, getting your stuff together. But we can do that anyway. What? Yeah. What? I know, but you're very distracting. It's okay. Okay. Let's see where we can go with this. Sorry. Guiding messages. Guiding Really? Okay. I can't do that. Look over here and my stuff. Look in there and I have the headphones if you want to use them. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry. Well, that's really good. That's positive. Okay. Well, this definitely feels like a person that's financially stable. I could definitely feel that right off the bat. Mm. I feel like right now you're kind of just like riding the waves, but I'm also getting the sense of like there's like fast movement. Like things are moving a little fast. Like, and I don't know if that's like emotionally for you. Scrub, you're gay. I don't know if that's like emotionally moving fast for you or the other person, but I'm definitely getting like a strong sense of like especially like financial security in this other person. Um, yeah, rewards and satisfaction, but that's more for like I feel like mm, uh, let's see here. So I'm getting the sense, like I definitely get the sense of like this person is definitely kind of bringing you out, playing some magic, making you feel good about yourself. I feel like this person kind of came into your life where you were starting to feel maybe like emotionally down, like just on yourself a little bit. And I feel like you kind of gripped onto that and rode that horse away. I sense here that like definitely like there's hard work being played out. I don't feel like I feel like that's probably definitely for you. Like these here are definitely for you kind of um being played out, like the financial security, kind of, you know, things are hard and but you're working through it, here for you. I feel like things are moving emotionally very quick. Like this person did some magic on you and you were like, "Oh, hey." type thing like they yeah. I also feel like you're kind of I mean, I feel like things emotionally moving quick, but I feel like you're still throwing definitely some caution. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, yeah, having that conversation about talking about taking it slow. I think that, caution's been thrown into of, you know, being yeah, like you said, being aware that things are moving fast and but also being yeah, I mean, communicating about it, kind of like writing, taking it one day at a time. So I feel like I think like going into this relationship, like it seems like you were kind of feeling like something was missing. Like something was missing in your heart and it was definitely affecting you emotionally. And so when this person kind of came in, it was, yeah, it was kind of like in a way like, oh, making you feel even more emotional about like what is in your heart and like where you want to go and like kind of deal, yeah, with like relationship wise. Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you move too quickly in depth into this relationship, I feel like it's not gonna benefit either one of you. I really feel like that's kind of the negative aspect of this. Um, it doesn't, if you move too quickly, I think that, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a very positive thing for you. I think slowing down and taking your time is definitely like going to be the best bet to continue making this relationship successful for you. Yeah, protecting yourself from a lover or friend. I mean, there's a lot. I don't even know if you can see this. There's a lot of holding back, which is absolutely fine, which I feel like that's needed. But I think it's being more aware, at least to you, and it's great to have that communication. I think, being more aware of, I need to take control. I need to hold control because it's going to protect my heart. I'm trying to protect my heart. But if I move too quickly, it's gonna it's gonna blow up. So, something negative is going to happen in that situation in that relationship. Um, I definitely feel like this person is kind of become, you know, you've turned this into like the world, he's kind of been, yeah, somebody that is absolutely, I wouldn't say obsessed, but it's definitely been kind of like every day on your mind all the time, this person type deal, if that makes sense. I'm glad you do. Yeah, because that's I mean, that's what I'm getting. So, I mean, for let's see here, for the Knight of Swords here, I mean, that's kind of, you need to think quickly and clearly to make timely decisions. So again, slowing down and processing that. It makes me feel like you don't wanna do it, but if you don't control how you're feeling with this person or that situation, that I get the feeling that you know that's not a good thing. It's not anything you don't already know. I mean, this guy, he I mean, feels secure. He feels for you like comfortable, like home, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, it feels like I've pulled two cards up here, you know, uh, of a male being financially stable, not necessarily, I mean, yeah, financially stable. You know, eh, this person feels emotionally stable now. For the future, who knows? But I mean, this person seems to have like a good head on their shoulders. Yeah. I mean, there's more opportunities to come through for you if you take your time with this person. More new opportunities in this relationship will come in the future if you just, slow yourself down and most of this I feel like you already know. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that whole, the world that it's kind of like they became I feel like this person became kind of you know mm, I feel like that person, it was kind of like they came in and they became your world overnight. Like it just was like it's clicking, you know, that type of deal. I mean, for here, fertility, creativity, unexpected joy and prosperity. So, I mean, this person obviously makes you happy. And I think that continuing forward, communicating obviously and being with this person, um, is definitely like it's a good thing for your path right now for you. So, oh, you're welcome. I'm glad they gave you some confirmation. Absolutely. So it's kind of like your spirit guide saying, all right, this is a good possible direction for, a connection with somebody, but still take it slow. Yeah. Yeah, there definitely feels like there's like definitely a connection and like this person definitely feels like they're very stable, but I feel like things are moving really, really fast. And I get the sense of like if things are being slowed down or taking one step at a time, that it's definitely going to affect your connection or your relationship with this person. Really. You're welcome. Really. Oh, truth left me. Me. I wanted to play some like background music, but like not stuff that was like it was like non-copyright uh soothing music. Roll your eyes at me with my meditation music. It's calming, it's relaxing. Yeah.
Look at how you make noise that noise. The nails on a chalkboard when you try to.
It's not
Well,
a chalkboard. What do you mean? But I enjoy meditation music.
That ain't meditation music. That's nails on a chalkboard, woman. And trying to sleep with someone like.
Those are singing bowls, okay?
That ain't relaxing.
I'm singing. I love singing bowls. I would love to get a set of singing bowls. Like those things are awesome. They're also very expensive.
Your cups to do the same thing in Miss Congeniality.
No, it's not. It's not the same thing. Using glass or touch my wine glass.
Still rub it the right way to make sound. There you go. It's about the same sound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Oh yeah.
Ugh. I hate living in the city. That's the only thing I hate about living in the city. There's always people screaming in the streets. You can't get it any relaxation anywhere. Let's see. All right. Well, I guess while I'm waiting for like anybody to come in, um, let's do Aquarius. Let's do Aquarius.
It's the year of Aquarius.
What?
It's the year of Aquarius.
This is a rough year for all zodiac signs.
Yeah, but when the beginning of the year, it was like the year of Aquarius. Pronounce that shit everywhere.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I mean, we're in Pisces right now. I already did Pisces. So. Pisces is like yeah, I mean, Mercury has really affected a lot of people. I mean, whether people like it or not. I believe Mercury retrograde ends. I believe Mercury retrograde. Oh, I'm looking it up right now. Oh, okay. So it's saying the 21st, which is good. But I know there's another point in time. Let's see, yeah. I think it's the first week of March. It's pulling into Pisces, I believe. Okay, so I mean, post retro Mercury retrograde will go until March 12th, I believe, and then picks back up
Yeah, I have no clue what any of that means.
May 31st. Why not? What it is just like the alignments of everything, kind of how it affects people, how it affects their signs. And so with where Mercury is and how it's affecting, it's negatively affecting like everybody for the whole year.
So I was having dreams of drowning. That was water mirror.
I mean, it was all in the, Aquarius time. Aquarius, that's when it was right on. April looks like a good month for signs. August is pretty, I mean, most, end of February, I mean, end of January, most of February.
Oh.
How do I? Damn it, I don't know how to do this. So, Gemini. Gemini is the next in retrograde in Mercury. And that is going to be the most affected from that. And then it goes into Cancer.
Or Lake Victoria.
Yeah, I know.
I understand that those are not.
Yeah, well, it's kind of plays into like if people are feeling like, I mean, obviously with the pandemic, but like a lot of people are feeling a lot of like just off. Like beside from the like everything just feels off. And so that kind of like has to do with like with that whole cycle of that. I was just trying to find like the dates because there's like upcoming, active, and then towards the end. So it's it's not like it was last year, but it definitely is um still an off year for a lot of people. All right, I'm gonna do Aquarius then. Aquarius. Aquarius. Isn't there like a 70s song for that? Or is it the 60s? I don't know, I'm not that old.
Have you been mom's age? And your mom's age?
Yeah. It's like the age of Aquarius.
Well, I know my mom was born in 69. So. Yes.
Lucky. Hi, how are you?
Your favorite number is 84 now. So I never forgot her birthday.
Did you have a question or wanted like a general reading? I like the slow pace though. It's like fast pace on truth. There's like questions flipping around and people in and out, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I know. So if anybody had like a question or wanted like a general readings for like intentions. I can try to answer yes or no questions. Um, by using like pendulum. You want to finish the cat? Oh, put the cat. Finish the cat.
I know where the camera goes.
Okay. Yeah, I can do. Yeah, I could. Yeah, let me do that after. I can do that for you, Firefly, after. So a general reading. Okay. I need to like move this chair up. I thought you were gonna go finish the cat. Okay. The Three of Wands. I don't get the Three of Wands very often. So I'm trying to see how that's gonna play. Okay, so I mean so for the Three of Wands is building a firm foundation, practice planning are needed. So I feel like there's like hard work involved and kind of like it's kind of like you're doing something that you don't want to be doing. It's not really like in place of like your heart and soul. Now, I don't know if that's financially or if that's just like something like it feels like you're doing something that you you have to do to you have to do it, but your heart and soul is not into it. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I mean, for the King of Pentacles is kind of like a financially secure or good at handling money. So, I mean, I don't know if that is like there's a person, either you or another person in your life that it definitely is, kind of like making things harder, but like they're financially stable. These ones here. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely feels like you're like there's something going on or you're doing something that you have to do, but you're not enjoying it. Like it's not really something you want to be doing. So I don't know if that is like school or financials. Um Queen of Pentacles. I mean, I feel like you're like it's like there's a lot of like struggling, but like for here it feels like it is financially. But it's like it feels like it's a job that you're doing, but you don't want to be doing it. It's not where you want to. It's not career based. It's not something that you want to be doing. Like that's what I'm getting the sense from. Hmm. I mean, it could be, schooling too. I need more. I need more. Stop doing that. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever's. Yeah. I mean, whatever you're going through and enduring is putting you through like hard work. Like hard work. And it is making you stronger, but it's making you feel like every day clock in and clock out. Like I'm here to do what I need to and get the hell out because this is not where I want to be. Yeah, this is not where I want to be. Yeah, blocked up emotionally and spiritually. Yeah, I mean that would make sense too. I mean, for over here, it's kind of like, obstacles in your way that are affecting your path emotionally. That it's affecting your relationship or career. You know, the one the min- I'm stuck on the magician. It's kind of like pulling, like it's an everyday struggle to kind of like pull out that strength to just move forward. I think that you definitely have the strength to um, reaching your goal, and pulling forward. I feel like it's just like you're chained down here. It's like a kind of like a cycle, but it doesn't feel like. I mean, I don't want to say a cycle. It's not the right word. Kind of like frozen, like you know, it's like you're accepting. It's like it's feeling like you're kind of like yeah, you're judging yourself too, and so it feels like you're emotionally like just kind of accepting, like, going in and out of these emotions without actually dealing with them. You know, or there is some emotional support here. There definitely feels like there's emotional support here. You're kind of just like riding the waves of these, if it's emotions and these, for you, that you're just kind of riding the waves of the emotions. It feels like they're not being directly dealt with. They're kind of just there. Um, yeah, past efforts, thoughts detected towards allowing you to change a new role and cycle. Yeah, I, that, with the Ace of Wands, it's a kind of like you're wanting to change your thought process and things. You're wanting to stop doing the cycle of, like feeling really down on yourself, feeling chained up here. uh, But it's like finding a way to do that is the hard part. So instead of, it feels like it's giving me the sense of like instead of dealing with it, you're kind of just accepting it, accepting the way things are, just to push through and do what you need to. Yeah, I mean, it feels like you had to use a lot of courage to like move forward certain situations or emotionally just get through the day. Trying to face off like a certain situation more I would say emotionally push forward. Mm, yeah, I'm gonna have to shut that window. Yeah, I mean, the Knight of Swords, it's kind of like that. It's like that cold-hearted feeling. Like there maybe feels like that it was like you were affected by somebody, and I don't know if that was a relationship or a person in general, but it gives me the feeling of like they just kind of like are making things harder for you, making you put more doubt on yourself. Yeah, I mean, it's starting. I'm getting the sense of like there's like a little bit of like, it's kind of like you feel a little bit like broken and stuck. Um, some guidance to help push forward these emotions. Some guidance to help push forward these emotions. Guidance to push forward these emotions. Guidance to push forward these emotions. Yeah, I mean, I'm, I, I feel like right now is kind of like a time for you to kind of like be focusing on, you know, be focusing on your life, whether that be financial or more emotional. I think I, everybody copes differently with how they do things, but I think right now is like a time for you to definitely just like take some time for yourself and kind of peel through these emotions and like how to work through them a little bit, more effectively. I get this feeling like you're just kind of like you're just accepting these feelings, but I feel like you're like, you shouldn't really be, I shouldn't have to feel this way, but it is what it is. Yeah, absolutely. Hi and welcome. Um, yeah. Let's see if I can an intention card here. Commanding performances. These ones I have to read. I haven't gotten all these ones down yet, so commanding freedom. So okay, so here I have um commanding performances. You're here to remember promises you made to yourself, family, and the world. You must be able to work with others without judging them. Be tolerant and forgiving. No one and nothing is perfect. Your life will change when you understand that we all grow and mature together, spiritually and emotionally. So I really think it's time right now to do kind of some soul searching for you. I think that with all these, like you said, blocked up emotions and and confusion of like where you stand and what you're doing, I think that the best thing for you is to definitely try to do some soul searching. Um, this definitely, represents that, you're very good at multitasking. So, it gives me the sense of you're really good with moving forward and do your day to day, but, you know, also, you know, hiding things and not things, emotions, trying to pull that, put it all down in there and just push through with what you're doing. I don't know. Truth. I'm just going forward with what it's, I'm feeling here. Yeah, you may have forgotten your true calling, but not for long. So I would definitely work on, trying to do some soul searching and focus on yourself and your mental health. And, I don't feel like this is something that is going to be, it doesn't feel like it's like a long-term thing. I feel like it's been there for a while, but I'm not getting the sense that it's something that if you focus on and you really work on, I think you can push through all of that and accepting how you're feeling and pushing forward through that. So I hope that was some good guided messages for you. Thank you for letting me um, use your spirit guides this evening. What's nice to look forward to this March? I think winter being over is a good one. Hopefully. When is the first day of spring anyway? I don't know.
May.
My kids will tell me. The kids will tell me. Is it really in May? No, it's not in May. Is it in May? It's not in May. Is it April? April. What do they say about April?
April brings spring flowers.
No, April showers bring spring flowers
Mhm.
or something like that. I can't wait for warmer weather. I am so over this snow crap. I mean, we're used to it, but I'm definitely over all that. Well, Texas is not used to that stuff. Like their buildings aren't made for 8 feet of snow, you know. Okay, so let's see. What's looking forward this March? Let's see if there's any positive things going forward at least. Some guidance. Love messages, guiding and love messages. Upcoming forward events in March. I know, for Texas. I feel bad for them. I mean, I live in an area where we're used to this weather, but they don't have like the resources. They don't have anything that's ready and prepared for any type of snow. So it kind of sucks. It's sad. Well, that got thrown at me. Okay. Oh, there's 3 here. I don't think I've like ever even pulled this card. That's actually really cool. I don't think I've pulled that card before, like ever, which is kind of cool. I like pulling new cards. Makes me have to learn more about them. Yeah, so I mean, I'm definitely seeing like a lot of like family gatheredness, like a family getting together and doing like something they enjoy. I don't know if that's, you know, like a family get together that's being planned, around that time. Okay, that's fine. Um, I don't know if that's like a family get together that's kind of like being planned at some point. It definitely feels like people having a good time though. Like, but it feels like family. Doesn't feel necessarily like friends getting together. It feels like a family reunion type deal, if that makes sense. Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm getting the sense like, it's gonna be a good time, and but there could be, some rekindling, maybe with a person or a family member that you either had like you feel like you needed to like rekindle or maybe have like some type of conversation with that person just to kind of, make things feel more, comfortable for you possibly. Um I mean it definitely I mean and for here it's like the strong man card, it's kind of like the security of money. So I mean I'm seeing at that point at least that like money security is definitely happening at that time for you. And I think it's definitely gonna make you feel like good about yourself. Um, cheese though, like what is that about? Like, and with emperor here, like somebody is, yeah. I mean, I feel like there's just like a lot of good people coming together. Like, I feel like there might be a situation where you're kind of like rekindling a relationship with like a family member because this feels like family oriented. I mean, it could be a friend, but I'm getting the sense it's kind of like maybe a cousin or a brother or sister or somebody that you kind of just had a lot of issues with, and you go into this get together and you use that as a time to be like, hey, let's start over type situation. Because I think whatever that situation is with that person, I feel, or that family member, it kind of, I think it makes you, it gives me the sense like it's bothering you, like it's kind of like hindering like a certain relationship with a person. But I think that it's gonna rekindle. It feels like but you're gonna become more like stable, either financially or something in that sense. But I also see like that family connection piece like coming in for you and rekindling a relationship with somebody, or at least having a conversation with somebody. Yeah. Yeah, cousin. Yeah, absolutely. I think, that relationship with that person, it's kind of been something that's been on your mind. And I would take that family gathering opportunity to, rekindle it. And I think that is definitely going to be a positive thing for you and and just in general. And I see a lot of like happiness. Like it's going to be a good time in this get together. Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing ending in happiness. It ends in happiness. So, success and prosperity are at hand. Spending quality time with family will secure a future. So, that plays hand in hand of, talking with this person. And I think you'll figure that situation out. But it seems like a good, pretty positive thing. It seems like it's going to be good financially for you, and that relationship should work out and having a good time with family. So, hopefully that was a little good insight for you. Family gatherings be around. They really are. I think especially now with the pandemic, everything's kind of at random right now. Or at least it feels that way. Firefly, did you still want me to do that reading for you? Who was it for your brother? If you're still here. Yeah, we're being cautious. Everybody really is. Definitely. Definitely. Everybody's being very cautious right now. Firefly, if you're still here, let me know. I feel like we're gonna be the definition of Catly, that lesbian cat couple. Like she's out and ready to mingle. She was in her water bowl earlier for like, I mean, she's still kind of like lingering around her water bowl, but so I guess while I'm waiting, yeah, she's switching her device to move it to her bedroom. I'm just gonna wait for her. Um, I think I'm just gonna. What's gonna do? I think I will work on Aquarius as a focus sign while I'm waiting. You too, thank you. I think I'm waiting for Firefly to come back. So I can read for her. Hopefully she comes back soon. And let's see. Um, I think I'm just gonna maybe read off a little bit about Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde. I mean, I guess that could be like a little bit confusing if you don't really understand like. Yeah, so Mercury in retrograde is from January 30th to February 20th, May 29th to June 22nd. So my birthday is literally the last day of that. So it starts in Cancer. And September 27th to October 17th, which means Libra is going to be in there too. So that welcome then. So it's saying here that Aquarius is supposed to have the ability of becoming a social reinformer. Yeah. Blessed with far-sighted ideas, they are driven by extraordinary humanitarian zeal. Fueled by unselfish motives, they will always lend support to those who are less fortunate than themselves. Many take their progressive ideas into broadcasting, as in writing, researching, experimenting. Experimenting comes naturally to these gifted people. It's say that investors are truly excel, often spotting the gap in the market and recognizing the need for a product that will totally ah, can't even speak. Pretty much inventing things like that's gonna change people's lives. In all types of relationships, Aquarians are sincere, loyal, truthful. However, when it comes to showing their emotions, time and time again, it's apparent that they simply and do not and they simply do not feel comfortable about laying their feelings bare. This is because they use their emotions as a result. They intelligentize their emotions. As a result, they hide their emotions so they appear cool and remote. What? Really? Do you feel cool when you hide your emotions? Does it make you feel cool? So I'm not sure where Firefly went. I think I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes and then I'm probably going to get off. That was interesting. Let's see here. We're in Pisces. Pisces. Pisces are ruled by their feelings. This means that they go through life following their emotions, steering their way rather than working things out logically. Kind of sounds like a Cancer in a way. This makes them sensitive and gentle creatures, essentially dreamy and romantic. Members of the sign tend to conduct a fairy tale world in which they can escape to their own lives when their lives get too tough to handle. So they kind of don't deal with difficult things very well. In love and relationships, perhaps the most tender-hearted sign in the zodiac. Belonging to this group makes them sensitive and vulnerable. But because they're so easygoing and all too often endure their partners, they can easily be put upon. Loneliness is their biggest fear. They tolerate it a lot. They tolerate a lot, so it is not to be alone. In the right relationship, however, the romantic understanding and compassionate natures will hold no bounds. Well, that's kind of cool. So they're very like Pisces is like that. It's a sensitive sign, just like Cancer. The Cancer here. Of all signs, Cancers harbors the most family-oriented uh, members. For these people, home is the center of their universe. Many are happy and devoted themselves entirely to take care and protect other ones, striving hard to create a warm and harmonious domestic life so essential to their well-being. Cancerians, Cancerians are gentle, sentimental, and emotional creatures who learn early on in their lives that it's sometimes better to hide their sensitive feelings under the protective covering of a crab like shell. At work and play, Cancer inborn instinct of nurturing others and finding a natural outlet in the caring professions such as medicine and nursing. People who belong to this group are empathetic and many have wonderful bedside manner. I don't know about that. And others find it magically healing and soothing also their domestic talent. Let's see. Love and relationships. Cancers are true romantics. They adore body contact, so enjoy nothing better than snuggling up to the person they love. Whether male or female, the nurturing instinct comes naturally to members of this sign, and deep affection of their loved ones flows naturally and streaming a seemingly bottomless well. As partners, they are warm, emotional, protective, and supportive. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, I think I'm gonna get off here. I don't think Firefly's coming back. So I like and subscribe, and then I'll definitely be coming on again. Um, and more definitely more often. Thanks for everybody that came and showed up. Um, Thank you, Spirit Guides, for guiding me into giving love and healing messages to everyone who joined me tonight. And I release with those energies for this evening. Um, Thank you and have a good night.